अब लाइन
Another day, another heroic me. Everyone safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then.
गाइस वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। हेलो हेलो
Ready to roll out?
कल जहाँ पे हमने छोड़ा था हम वहीं से कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं कि अब हमें यहाँ पे आना है, यहाँ से कंटिन्यू करना है गाइस अपने को।
Everyone safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then.
बढ़िया, अभी यहाँ से कंटिन्यू करने का है अपने को।
Another day, another heroic me.
बस इंतजार कर रहा था कोई आया तो ठीक है। बढ़िया भाई, अब यहाँ पे इनकी हेल्प करते हैं, यहाँ से स्टार्ट करते हैं। बस 2 घंटे ज्यादा 2-2.5 घंटे की स्ट्रीम होगी अभी।
Are you all right?
ठीक है ना भाई तू?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath.
You don't seem okay.
It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
You got the medic will take Jimmy. तो ये हो गया, अब इसकी भी मदद कर दे हम। फिर उसके बाद भाई बैटल चालू होगी भाई आज।
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me.
Now it's not the time for review.
That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
After some chaos, you help the medic in treating their wounds. चलो भाई बात करो।
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry. They've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are our heroes.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover,
Where are we going next?
Let's follow Master.
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
चलो भाई ऊपर चले टावर है ना ऊपर टावर मैंने अनलॉक किया ही नहीं करना है ना टावर अनलॉक करो पहले एक्टिवेट बढ़िया फिर यहाँ से यहाँ फिर यहाँ पे एक प्रेसिडेंस फील्ड है यहाँ पे भी एक है और यहाँ पे एक साइड मिशन भी है पर हमें तो मेन मिशन करना है ना अभी चलो भाई इससे बात करो मास्टर से इंक्वायर
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. You deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
He seems very busy. Do you need our help?
I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Yasholam would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to oversee vital military supplies.
Tell him about the police.
Juyen? So, he never sent a letter home? Not even once? The Midnight Rangers are no longer recruiting non-resonators lately. But Juyen was a stubborn boy. Last year, when the battles hadn't gotten so intense, he would trail us rearguards, eager to join the front line. Now, we sent him back to the city time and time again, and he just kept finding ways to come back. Eventually, I caved and took him in to help us here in the base. With the battle escalating, it's getting increasingly dangerous out here. I shouldn't keep him here any longer. I was just thinking about having the logistics team bring him back to the city when you guys showed up. Oh, now I remember. He should be currently on the floor above.
Master Engineer, do you want to go look?
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
We will be meeting up with you. Take out the...
What are you doing?
What's going on? Hold your hand.
Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen?
Do you know about this?
Well, it's not a local fruit, so we can only get it through imports. But with the recent tacit discord outbreaks, we've had to prioritize bringing in the essentials. We'll get back to importing more of these after General Jian makes his triumphant return. Currently, there's only one waterway open, from Port Gunchao in the south of the city. Now, the rear guards would regularly go there to escort goods. What more do I know? The military rarely buys this fruit for rations due to its short shelf life. Plus, it looks too much like a grenade, and that could cause some issues.
Thank you. मैं अब क्या ज़्यादा घुस नहीं रहा इनमें डायलॉग्स में मेरे को फटाफट अब ये आगे करना है क्योंकि मैंने देखा भाई इसका ये मतलब बहुत ये स्टोरी हो गई पुरानी भाई ये वाली स्टोरी तो पुरानी हो गई अब नई स्टोरी मेरे को कवर करनी है भाई अरे अल्लाह भाई ये चाहिए मेरे को ग्रैपलिंग चाहिए भाई यहाँ पे कुछ है क्या तो बक्स जैसा ये तो वो है मेरे को चेस्ट ही है चेस्ट है क्या तुम लोगों के पास प्लीज भाई चेस्ट दे दो भाई कोई इधर चेस्ट नहीं है इधर चेस्ट नहीं है इधर चेस्ट नहीं है हमें जाना है उधर ना, ठीक है भाई चलो। नीचे नीचे।
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe.
I didn't want to leave.
Zhuyan is a man full of courage. Influenced by his veteran grandpa's tales, he longs to join the military and aid in humanity's battle against tacit discords. The journey with you has exposed me to immense suffering, but the battles on the front line must be even more countless lives have been lost in this. Master Rongfu once told me, the best sages gain enlightenment in the military. The mediocre sages gain enlightenment in the bustling cities, and the worst sages gain enlightenment in seclusion. I do share some of Zhuyan's feelings. However, Zhuyan disagreed with the intense training and tests required to join the military. He saw no distinction between ordinary people and resonators, and believed he could contribute on the battlefield, however small that contribution might be.
Everyone
I too
has the
found
part
what Zhuyan said was reasonable to an extent, and I couldn't change his mind with words. So I tried to imagine what my masters would do. They'd set up a spar in this case, and if I won, they'd let me do what I wanted. I didn't mean to beat him up for nothing. My masters taught me valuable lessons through sparring, and I gained important insights from those fights. Now, who do you think won that fight? The shape changes, but not the forms. The more it moves, the more it yields. Less thinking, more knowing. Simplify for clarity. Yes, I pretended to lose, but Zhuyan saw it through. After our fight, Zhuyan admitted he saw the gap between resonators and ordinary people. He seemed to realize how he was still far from being able to fight the tacit discord. He realized how he was just trying to convince himself that he could make a difference, not wanting to acknowledge his own limitations. Fighting on the battlefield requires physical and mental strength, and he was not yet prepared for that. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
See you. Farewell बोलने बात एक ही है, अरे जल्दी करो बात यार.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think.
Mention the mention the general you saw.
So, Madam, the quartermaster said the Mangosteens are transported by boat from the south. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders. I hope they're okay.
चलो भाई. क्या भाई हमारे हाथ में क्या भाई? ओहो. ओहो. क्या हो रहा भाई? क्या हो रहा? क्या क्या? ओह अटैक बैटल आ रहा भाई, बड़ा बैटल आ रहा है. रो ओह जनरल क्या बात. Wow.
Follow the Qinglong to war!
मैंने इसका लगाया ना वहाँ पे डॉज 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 मेरे को डॉज टाइम पे करना है भाई यार टाइम पे डॉज करो बस अरे रे 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 कौन आ गया भाई इतने सारे आ गए इधर कहाँ हूँ मैं इधर कहाँ गए सारे इधर अरे मार भाई मेरे को डॉज करना था भाई टाइम पे
Retreat to advance.
भागो बच गया डॉज कर लिया Penda. Bago. अरे डॉज ही नहीं हुआ यार टाइम पे डॉज हो रहा है सही टाइम हो डॉज
Time to fight back. Wind Rider.
ले भाई खत्म भाई तू बस ज़्यादा टाइम का नहीं रहा तू ले यार चल
What's the matter? Are you all right? I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of the tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Qinglong. The Qinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away.
But I've never met him.
It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discord. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. Though we have no idea what it is.
There's always been a voice. There's something inside.
Resonate with tacit discords?
Maybe I can.
Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is... Siege Village in the Central Plains.
Echoing March कंप्लीट हो गया भाई. एक और क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हुआ, कुछ तो मिला हुआ उससे.
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
चलो भाई. अब हमें कहाँ जाने का है? चलो भाई उधर चलते हैं. Guide to unlock, press to guide. New weapon obtained, press hold, resonator, main menu. क्या भाई ये क्या? ऐसे मर गया वो. ठीक है भाई. Go to Chinchia village. वहीं जा रहे. अटैक करने के लिए भी बढ़िया है ये. बढ़िया भाई, ऐसे अटैक करते चलो.
Wind, guide me.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
तेरी. आजा. आओ ना.
Let's see who is right. Storm, hear my command.
Swift and resolute. Strike one with the sound.
Get on, lean on.
बढ़िया.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
खत्म भाई. क्लियर भाई. बढ़िया. क्लिक करो. Omega Star locked.
I think I found something, Rover.
चलो भाई. Investigate.
Watch out.
Strange touch discord.
Something's not right. Why wouldn't it attack us?
Brother. Help. Brother. brother. Help!
बोलते हुए, who's your brother?
It seems to only repeat these lines. This is not a common tacit discord. Tacit discords attack other living beings because they need to feed on those frequencies to make themselves whole again. When frequencies are scattered and recombined, a new tacit discord is born. This one probably devoured the frequencies of humans, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness into such monotonous mumbles. Are these words the last cries of someone innocent? Who is behind this twisted plot?
Rajdan, hold on, Rajdan.
I'm sorry.
Are you talking to it?
That's beyond my ability. I just sensed some complex feelings from it. A mixture of deep sadness and eager anticipation. Rover, I think I know what's going on here.
Go
It
ahead.
seems to be begging for help, but it's not asking us to help it. I can sense the pained cries of this tacit discord. No, the cries of this whole village. The village is crying, waiting for rescue. Something truly awful must have happened here, and the victims' reverberations still linger. Based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins, that didn't happen all too long ago. I can still feel it in the streams. Perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from being discovered. Or maybe someone has been intentionally concealing it. Anyway, there must be something we can do. We may find the victims nearby.
तो मतलब पूरा गांव ही ऐसा हो गया.
Someone connected to what happened here is still close. This place is dangerous. I'll inform Chuzia about what happened here. Can we continue our search before the official investigators arrive? Sorry, I know it doesn't sound very convincing. It's just a hunch of mine, and I don't have any evidence to back it up.
No, not at all.
Thank you, Rover. Please stay vigilant. As for the little one here, let's leave it be.
सब कुछ देखना पड़ेगा हमें.
The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Someone was hurt and dragged away. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured.
अंदर क्या है?
Ritualistic wooden plaques. Why are they here? These plaques are usually placed in ancestral shrines. They seem to belong to a different time. I remember reading about something like this. People held large-scale ancient rituals periodically in their villages, driven by certain beliefs.
I see. Let's check somewhere else.
These cards. I see. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes.
ये कौन?
I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords. They've caused terror attacks of various scales around the world.
वो जो हमारा पीछा कर रहे
Fusing
थे.
humans and tacit discords.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by lower-ranked members called artificers. Above the artificers are the overseers, leaders with eerie abilities and unknown intentions. They pose a far bigger threat. No one knows their true intentions. Some members speak of world destruction, while others claim they seek eternal power. And there is one particularly insane overseer. He's crazy even by Fraxidus standards. A man who sees no order and and revels in destruction. I've seen similar cards in the physical evidence file of the Fraxidus-related cases. They belong to this one overseer I'm talking about. They call him
Scar.
Scar. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers, who knows what kind of cruel and twisted atrocities he's capable of.
Investigate. कट सीन चालू हो गया भाई. ले भाई. अरे मेरी गर्ल को ले गया वो.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction.
ये रहा.
Oh, I spent so much time on it.
ये रहा उसका विलन लोग भाई. मेरी बंदी ले गया वो. You are Scar.
If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac.
Where is Yingguang?
We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment.
What do you want? Give her back to me.
Aw, so you really care about her.
बिल्कुल.
Don't worry. I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot
Irrelevant?
to share with
कैसा भाई? Hey, that means थोड़ा.
you. To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories.
How did you know? Answer my question first.
Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you.
अरे इतने important है
The
क्या?
moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are.
अरे
The
ले भाई.
world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes.
As if you were any different. You are just trying to make me join your side.
I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more.
चल.
Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more entertaining. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all.
What did the Fraxidus do to this village?
Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. as I said, why don't you take a look around and see for yourself? So go ahead. What do you see?
A large-scale ritual. People were injured. A strange ritual.
Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn?
The villagers killed each other.
I see you don't really trust those villagers. So they were right about you. You are indeed quite exceptional. I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate understanding of human nature. Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more.
ठीक है भाई, चलते पता करते हैं. Investigate. A cramped page from the children's book rests on a torn piece of the dry paper with childish handwriting. Read the diary. Find a new home in the nicest jungle. Gave me the school and lights.
Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food, and when evening fell, they sought refuge from the looming threat of wolves.
Quite the storyteller, aren't you?
Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. The ancient art of conveying hidden truths through fiction. But they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now. Caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou.
इसकी story है.
So that magistrate led you here to meet me.
The 3 branches are loaded with paper slips, each containing someone's wishes. The words on most of the notes are soaked and no longer legible. Read the paper supply. With this silver, it does. I wish to stand. I want money. Another cramped page from children's book, half burned.
One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security.
It's the end of the story.
No, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with endless luxury. The flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god, praising him and holding him in the highest regard.
मतलब कोई आया बाहर का बंदा जो इनकी सारी विशेष पूरी कर सकता था तो इन्हें लगा कि ये हमारा भगवान है.
What's wrong?
Sir.
Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you bow down and beg for food from your master?
We are all created equal. There should be no
Oh, so
idiots.
we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have grown complacent. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality.
अरे भाई नहीं बनना मेरे को भाई तेरे काम नहीं वाला. But फिर भी इन सबकी स्टोरी अलग अलग है. Cramped page from children's book. Silently
The lambs
resting on
reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you?
ऐसा तो ही नहीं सकता भाई. I believe quite bro.
I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce. Always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree?
सही बात है भाई.
To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire.
सही बात है.
Funny, isn't it?
समझ गया मैं क्या हुआ. मतलब ये एक बंदा था वहाँ पे, इन्होंने एक विश मांगी थी तो वो विश की सेक्रीफाइस के लिए दूसरे लोग चाहिए तो वो फ्री, उसे लग रहा था कि सब कुछ जो मैं चाहूँगा वो हो जाएगा, पर उनको नहीं पता था कि वहाँ पे उनके एक मेंबर हमेशा कम हो रहा है कोई भी विश मांग रहा है. समझ गया. You find some marking on the walls. You learn close look. You notice some faint marking on the wall. Words like monster, witch, banisher, all and all her. Rampage from children's book silently resting on the ground.
Later, the
Sacrifice.
shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day,
उसकी
the
आंखें
white
खुल गई थी
lambs
कि वो
welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses.
तो एक बंदे को पता चल गया था तो वो सबको अवेयर कर रहा था, पर उस गॉड ने उस पे इनाम लगा दिया कि इसकी वजह से सब कुछ हुआ है, मैं अब इसकी नहीं, तुम्हारी विशेष पूरी नहीं करूंगा। तो वो आ गए, चढ़ गए इस क्लैम्प पे, मार मार दिया, गायब भी कर दिया, पता नहीं पीट पाट दिया। ये हुआ भाई, समझ गया, स्टोरी समझ गया।
Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs?
The shepherd.
Indeed, the direct culprit was the shepherd. He held all the power, fulfilling wishes at a price. The lambs knew the risks, yet succumbed to temptation. Unfortunately, in the face of such temptation, they disregarded all the hidden risks, as disaster had yet to befall them. If they were given another chance, I believe they would still choose the same path. Inevitably, they accepted their fate and paid the price when their time came. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes?
Their life.
Of course, as always. Life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
It was murdered by its flock, and the shepherd. It was executed because its flock was deceived. It survived along with all others lamb. मेरे को ये लगता है ये पहला वाला ही होगा।
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right!
अब ये पूरी कहानी सुनाएंगे।
Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules. He withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. So they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again, until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up. shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black Lab got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground.
समझ गया मैं भाई.
How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maidens sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained the status quo.
Is that why you became a shepherd yourself?
Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the black lamb. The one who breaks the rules.
He who fight too long against dragons became a dragon himself.
Interesting, Rover. I'm liking you more and more. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say.
चलो भाई लड़ाई करेंगे हम. आ जाओ भाई फाइट करें. समझ गया भाई. ओह ले गया भाई अपने ये एरिया में, अपने डोमेन में.
Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take?
अरे मैं राइट पाथ पे ही जा रहा था. रुक जाओ भाई. अरे समझ गए, हमें इधर जाने का है. चलो भाई इधर. समझ गए, इधर से इधर.
Oh, you found us already.
अरे कंट्रोलर एक बार में तो जाता ही नहीं है. जहाँ जाना है वहाँ नहीं जाता है. उन्हें एक बार में हो जाऊँ. ये पार्ट बहुत इजी है.
Shake and shiver, blink an eye, a flock of lambs.
ये भाई पे ये ले.
Fleece of white, black, and red. Please to catch out right here. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And I've got a scorchingly delightful welcome for you up ahead. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
अरे ये मैं shatter pieces. ये मेरे को एक बार ये ना ये होता नहीं एक बार में. ला भाई.
Beware.
इसमें क्या दो बटन एक साथ दबते नहीं मेरे से. बच गए भाई.
Can't you see?
चलो
We
भाई.
are kindred spirits after all. Tell me.
आ जाओ भाई लड़ ले.
Rule setting shepherd or the rule breaking black lad? It's the same as his magic survived and fell from lunacy. Only the last one of reason or the soul of possible. Think about it.
बच जाता मैं.
Not the preordained embodiment of truth.
बच गए
He is gone for good. The black lad can reclaim
बच गया भाई क्या डॉज भाई डॉजेस रो ऐसा कैसा सर ऐसा कैसे
Rover? Rover!
बच गए भाई yang
I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh, should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
ये कौन है
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious, perfect movement. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is yours. I know how smart you are. You won't make a hasty decision. We'll meet again. In the not-too-distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them?
let's skip it for now never mind are you alright
No. Don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far from here. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
you are safe now and that's all I care I broke free from it all thanks to you ये बोलते हैं पटा के रखते हैं ये अभी भी परेशान हो रहा हो रही है मतलब जो भी
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one?
it probably hide out of
I've
it
never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Could it be?
Scar
Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here before. Let's talk about it later. Rover, can you fill me in on what happened?
You tell Yang about what
Seems
happened.
all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual.
And Scar was feeding me bit by information.
Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. Now, we must locate where the ritual took place and see for ourselves.
Yeah, we should give it. हमें पता रहता है भाई हमें कोई फॉलो कर रहा भाई.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
ये हमें फॉलो कर रही तब से.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from
ये एक
that
बार में तो होता ही
direction.
नहीं भाई.
Please follow me.
ले भाई हो जा भाई एक बार में. यही तो करना है. अरे हो जाना भाई. ये 2 बटन दबते ही नहीं एक बार में. R1 to dodge. समझ गए, जानते हैं मैं R1 तो भाई. मेरे को ऊपर जाने का भाई. दब जा भाई. एक बार में तो हो ही जा.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
ऑक्टेन ठीक है भाई. यही हो जाता है एक बार में, होता ही नहीं. हमें जाना है इधर नीचे. ठीक है चलो. Place the wooden. He placed a wooden plate on this.
Look, the water is going down.
Underground रास्ता.
I can't believe it. Big opening down here.
एक और ट्रेसेड डिस्क. यहाँ पे भी फाइट होगी गाइस.
This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem to.
एक और लड़ाई होगी गाइस.
That tree. It's stunning. It's almost eerily enchanting. Please, save us. Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here?
चलो ले जाओ मैं.
Where did it go? Oh, is
डायरी. टेक्स्ट वही इतना तो लंबा चौड़ा नहीं पढ़ सकता भाई.
that girl just wanted to save her village. But those sacrifices didn't lead to redemption. I guess the tacit discord we saw stayed here to convey her last wishes. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Can we head back now?
जरूर.
Sorry, Rover. I didn't feel comfortable down there. The air was heavy in that place, without any wind to speak of. But I could still feel so many emotions and desperate cries for help. I couldn't handle it. The villagers were a complex mix of emotions. Hope, resentment, and despair. And as I read the diary, I could feel the intense sorrow and longing of its owner. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? Or did she miss her only family? The person who pushed her towards such a tragic end? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again.
I understand.
I wish I could say such tragedies won't happen again, but I still lack the confidence to make that claim. It was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. To become someone with the strength to stop them from ever happening again. I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do everything in my power to help those affected by it.
I'm with you.
Really? Thank you. Rover, dwelling on it won't do us any good. Let's go. I'll compile a report on what happened here. And yes, let's go back.
चलो भाई. Star quest complete भाई. Clashing blades. अरे अल्लाह भाई. भाई गाइड बुक क्लेम भाई, सब क्लेम करो. समझ गए क्लेम करो. 2 3. ठीक है. एक्सपी तो चाहिए ना अपने को. 300 400 500. ट्रायंगल 1000. ये ले लिया हमने. थोड़ा सा और हो जाता ना तो 11 हो जाते लेवल. ये अपना पास है, क्लेम ऑल बैटल पास टाइप कुछ. रॉयल पास, क्लेम ऑल. भाई थोड़े और ही दे देते भाई मेरे को. पंद्रह 20 तो ये ठीक है भाई. वेस्ट ये कर सकते हैं. ट्रैक और है अभी तो.
Leave it to me.
लो भाई हटो तुम.
For a while, speeding up against the wind. Speeding up, beware.
तो क्या है, यहाँ से ज्यादा इन पे फोकस करने पे ज्यादा बढ़िया है.
Speeding up.
इधर ये हो गया. यहाँ से अब किधर, यहाँ से किए जा रहा है यहाँ पे. यहाँ पे भी जा रहा है, ट्रैक करो इसे 1 मिनट। मैं यहाँ पे टेलीपोर्ट मारता हूँ, फास्ट ट्रैवल। कंप्लीट हो गई।
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
अभी इसमें ये भी आया है कि मतलब ग्लाइड की जगह अब उड़ सकते हैं ना इस वाले अपडेट में। और वही जो भी आ रहा है। जा रहे इसके अपडेट में आया है कि भाई ग्लाइड की उड़ सकता हम। वो तो पता नहीं, वो एक की आइटम है, वो उससे हम उड़ सकते हैं। चल बाद में आना, चल।
Speeding up. Speeding up. Against the wind.
अभी जैसे हम ग्लाइड कर रहे हैं ना, वैसे हम उड़ सकते हैं। ये लेना है मेरे को। ये लो भाई। ये आता ही नहीं इस बार में तो यार। आ जाते तो क्या बात थी।
Leave it to me.
Boss challenges. Oh, boss challenges. अरे मैं पढ़ रहा था ना। चल यार। चल। कुछ चाहिए मेरे को इसमें रखने के लिए ना, इस पे रखने के लिए कहीं तो होगा मेरा ना। अरे आ जाए करे यार एक ही बार में यार। इधर ठीक है। इसमें अभी भी हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते। ये किधर आएगा? यहाँ पे ये देखा, एक बार में तो होता ही नहीं कुछ।
Wind, guide me.
बढ़िया। एक चेस्ट के लिए मेरे को ये करना पड़ रहा बोलो। लगा भाई से यहाँ पे लगता है भाई। और भी एक और चीज चाहिए मेरे को फिर इसके लिए। तो इधर ही और उधर वो लड़ रहे हैं, उधर और लड़ाई पढ़ाई चल रही है उधर। यहाँ जाके देखता हूँ एक और चीज होगी तो नहीं होगा। इधर ये क्यों अभी तक एक बंदा नहीं मरा इनसे।
Moment of resonance.
चलो चलो जाओ जाओ। एक बंदा ना मरा इनसे अभी तक, देर हो गई। और ना थैंक ना कुछ, चल दिए बस पागल लोग। थैंक्स तो बोल देते कम से कम। कहाँ है वो? मेरे को चेस्ट चाहिए थी यार। पहले ये ले लेते हैं। वाह भाई, इसे बढ़ा दो। यहाँ पे चैलेंज है क्या? चैलेंज है क्या? स्टार्ट चैलेंज। आ जाओ तेरी
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Leave it to me.
दूर।
Let me do it, girl.
Swift and resolute.
बाद में सर बाद में चलो।
End has come. I sense your weakness.
हो गया बच्चा चलती।
This should suffice for a while.
चलो भाई,
Speeding up.
ट्रेनिंग भी हो गई थोड़ी।
Beware.
ऐसे करना पड़ेगा अभी लेवल 3 है ना। ये नाचो, मैं भी नाच रहा हूँ। जोर भाई, बच गया भाई।
Let me be your blade.
गिर दिया। यहाँ पे भी है, यहाँ पे भी चेस्ट है। चेस्ट ले नहीं सकता मैं अभी।
Speeding up.
यहाँ पे भी है, चैलेंज का है यहाँ पे भी कोई।
Against the wind. Speeding up.
मेरे को यहाँ से टेलीपोर्ट कर देना चाहिए, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है। मैं यहाँ पे ट्रैक करो पहले से। अब यहाँ पे चलता है सबके पास। ऊपर जाने का है क्या अपने?
Speeding up.
अरे ला भाई, ऊपर जाने का अपने को तो। ओहो, ये चलते हुए देखा ही नहीं मैंने। ये गाड़ी है। क्या होगा भाई गाड़ी को?
Let me be your blade.
बच के भाई।
Let the winds roar.
बढ़िया भाई। गाड़ी भी बन जाती है। देखो कितने सारे घूम रहे जाते हैं। इससे का जरूर लेवल थोड़ा तो बढ़ेगा, थोड़ा तो बढ़ जाए। सॉरी गलती आ गया मैं तुम्हारी। भैया एचपी नहीं मेरे पास, मैं लग रहा हूँ तब भी। बचो बच गए। बचो। लगा तेल दिया भाई सबको। बच गए भाई, सबको पेल पाल दिया। हाई लेवल के थे ऊपर से। और बड़े आज सामने आ गए ना। ये एक और बंदा घूम रहा है इधर। निपट गया यार, वो बहुत ऊपर है यार। मैं कहाँ से चढ़ के जाऊंगा? मुझे नहीं लगता मैं चढ़ के जाऊंगा। इतना भी ऊपर नहीं है वैसे वो, पर है तो ऊपर ही। अब वापस मेरे को उधर जाना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा स्टेमिना रिकवर होने दो। चढ़ गए, रिकवर होने दो स्टेमिना थोड़ा। भाग देखा कहाँ से चढ़ूंगा मैं यहाँ पे? यहाँ से चढ़ना पड़ेगा। चढ़ जा भाई, चढ़ो 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 चढ़ो। बस अब रुक जाओ। बहुत ऊपर है, नहीं जा पाएंगे यार, जा ही नहीं पाएंगे हम। जा ही नहीं पाएंगे हम, ये तो कहीं और से जाओ, उधर से जाओ अगर ऊपर जाना भी है तो। ये वाली दीवार सही है। जहाँ तक मुझे लगता है यहाँ से चढ़ के जाना सही है। नहीं, जाने नहीं देंगे, जाने नहीं देंगे, वही तो। जाने नहीं देंगे।
Leave it to me.
ये कौन है? हेलो सर, आपको
I sense your weakness.
Let these break. Let the winds roar.
Swift and resolute. No repetition.
बच्चे भाई।
I sense your weakness.
मार दिया, मेरे को लगा था।
Lucky me, lucky you.
बढ़िया। मुझे लगता है मेरे को वहां चले जाना है, हील की तरफ। बहुत ऊपर है, यहाँ पे जा सकते हैं, जाने में तो चले जाएंगे, पहले यहाँ चलते हैं।
Think you can catch up?
फास्ट ट्रैवल भाई बहुत सीख रहे।
Let's give them that.
बॉस फाइट भाई। रो 45 लेवल का तेल रहा है तो बचो 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 ना ना भाई ना रहने दे उसने कुछ सा उड़ाया उसने मैं उड़ते उड़ते जा रहा हूँ भाई चल भाई चल चल घर चल आना चल चल
Moment of resonance. Sounds
lamating. Ro. Betul. Bach गए.
Let the winds roar.
वाह भाई रिफ्लेक्ट तो भाई अच्छा किया मैंने बचो आधी एचपी तक तो ले गया मैं इसको अब नहीं कर पाऊंगा लगा ही था तो अब नहीं कर पाऊंगा लेवल ही नहीं इतना पर तब भी मैं ऐसे लेवल पे भी मैं उसको वहां ले गया रिवाइव
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. This power, it's mysterious yet reassuring nonetheless.
तो बढ़ाना तो पड़ेगा भाई इसे 23 23 18 18 23 25 रोवर का तो बढ़ाना पड़ेगा ना भाई 40 40 कर दो भाई 40 हो गया ना लेवल 40 भाई
I will be there for everyone.
Why hesitate if you know?
Let's reach farther destinations together.
मैं भी नहीं
I've
कर रहा
never
हूँ
felt such strength in me. It's all thanks to you, isn't it? I am forever grateful, Rover, for everything you've done for me.
अरे अभी तो कुछ किया ही नहीं भाई तुमने। इसके लेवल भी तो बढ़ाने होते हैं। ये कॉन्स्टलेशन से नहीं बढ़ा बाद में, ये हटाओ, चेंज करो इसे, ये बेकार है। वुल्फ है ये वाला, इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज बोनस, अटैक बढ़ाता है। इक्विप करो, अपग्रेड करो, अपग्रेड, अटैक 31, हाँ ऐड करो, इसको लाओ, अटैक बढ़ाओ, इसे बढ़ाओ, इक्विप करो, अपग्रेड करो। Water slate, upgrade. बस
I will be there for everyone as we head to.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Another day, another heroic me.
लेवल अप है ही नहीं इसके लिए, बेचारी के लिए लेवल करने लिए। स्विच में क्या है इसका, इसको तो अपग्रेड कर ही सकता हूँ मैं। लेवल तो अपग्रेड कर ही सकता हूँ मैं। ठीक है, आओ अपग्रेड कर। अब राना आता है, कटाओ। बच्चे 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 बच्चे
Let me be your blade.
आजा आजा। अब तो जाएगा ये लगा।
I sense your weakness.
Please. Shape the shapeless.
Swift and resolute.
भर दिए इस बार तो।
Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade.
भर दिया इस बार तो मैंने।
I sense your weakness.
खत्म भाई खत्म, क्या डर गया भाई। पहला बॉस मारा भाई, बॉस फाइट कंप्लीट भाई। ले भाई, देखते भाई लेवल है क्या अपना, बस होने वाला है, बढ़िया लेवल होने वाला है। 10 पे ना अभी हम, बस 10 खत्म भाई। एक और बार फाइट लूँगा 10 खत्म हो जाएगा। इससे लगता है ये अंकल 28 लेवल।
Let me be your blade. Please.
The hour is upon us.
बढ़िया।
Leave it to me.
और
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
बढ़ दिया भाई सब में। बढ़ दिया सब में।
Leave it to me.
भागो 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 भागो, बच गए।
The end has come.
तो सब मर गए। हो गए लेवल। वो है भाई, लेवल 11 हो गया भाई। वर्ल्ड लेवल भी बढ़ गया शायद अपना। कितना हो गया? एक और बॉस भाई से लड़के चलते हैं, फिर देखते हैं कितना हुआ इसका लेवल। वही है। रो गिर गया इसमें पूरा।
Let me be your blade. Please.
Swift and resolute. I see your weakness.
बच गए बच गए बच गए बच गए, 2 बार बच गए।
On with the sound. The hour is upon us.
पीट दो।
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command. Please.
चल बाद में भाई। डिफ्लेक्ट हो भाई, ऑसम भाई। ये देखो डॉजिंग डिफ्लेक्ट, डॉजिंग भाई डॉजिंग। बच गए फिर से बच गए।
Swift and resolute. A moment of resonance.
अच्छा देखा जा।
That timing.
तेरी तुम्हारी कहाँ से आती?
One more time.
बस दो।
Shape the shapeless.
Swift and resolute. I see your weakness. The hour is upon us.
जाते पता नहीं। लड़ रहा था ना मैं एक बंदे से, फालतू ले ला। एक बंदे से लड़ रहे थे आगे बीच में, पता नहीं क्या समझ रहा था अपने आप को। चलो भाई यहाँ से चलते हैं, काफी लड़ लिए उनसे। ठीक है भाई, अब हम चलते हैं मिशन पे, चलते हैं डायरेक्टली वहाँ पे जाना है ना अपने को। पहले हील भाई। बस हील चाहिए अपने को। क्वेस्ट क्या है भाई? क्वेस्ट है, क्वेस्ट इसको ट्रैक करो भाई। यहाँ आओ, यहाँ टेलीपोर्ट मारो, यहाँ पास चलो। मैं कहा था अभी लेवल बढ़ा के फटाफट करते हैं, तो लेवल बढ़ा लिया। फाइट वाइट भी देख ली भाई, थोड़ा मूड फ्रेश हो गया फाइट से। चलते हैं आगे।
How did it go? Anyone hurt? Let me check on you.
नहीं, कोई सबसे ये बढ़िया है सब।
Phew, you're still in one piece.
Of course I am. You are overreacting.
Okay. Anything new about the tokens? So those Fraxidus goons are here in Jinzhou now? Things are more serious than I thought.
I wonder what they are.
Beats me. I've only ran into some bozos before. Those wackos are hell-bent on making their own resonators. Said there's no right or wrong when it comes to resonance powers, and everyone should have the right to them.
They use mechanical manipulation to integrate parts of tacit discords into human bodies, seeking power with such gruesome acts. I cannot bring myself to understand them.
That Scar guy you mentioned sounds like he's on a whole other level. How did the fight go?
It seems he didn't intend to kill us. I would even say he was pulling his punches. I don't know what he wants from us. But Madam Magistrate may have intended to hint something by letting us run into him.
I still can't wrap my head around what happened in that village. I went over the files. That case is ancient. It was dealt with and archived way before our current magistrate took office.
What happened to the village in the end?
Don't worry. The crooks were brought to justice and most of the villagers were relocated to new settlements. But I didn't find anything in the files about that little girl you mentioned.
So Scar really did take her away.
And it was he did not hurt her. Since he did not.
I agree. If only we could capture him.
I'm so lost. Why did Madam Magistrate point you to Chi-Chi Village anyway? What did she want to tell you with that?
And that Scar went there to tamper with the site and mislead you with fake clues.
Or maybe it is the other way around.
You mean the Fraxidus was planning to tell you something about what had happened in that village? Then our magistrate intercepted by leading you there before they could?
Scar wanted to preach his ideas to me.
Madam Magistrate knew they were going to lure you to the village, and she knew they weren't planning to kill you. Her token was a warning that the Fraxidus had their eyes on you.
Yes, even if Scar really tried to kill us, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be.
How so?
Ensure hospitalities, remember. The dream of you, the black moves, white is sure to follow.
Yes, I agree. Knowing their plans, Madam Magistrate would have prepared countermeasures for the worst scenario.
And vice versa, since the white has been made early.
I don't think I follow.
The legendary figure who changed Jinzhou's history? A looming war with the resurrecting Threnodian, and the Fraxidus acting in the shadows. If all of these have something to do with your true identity, then who exactly are you?
I'm hoping Alina stands
Come to think of it, the sundial's the last token we need to work out.
Mr. Mortefi said it's an intricate puzzle box. Madam Magistrate might have hid a real message inside.
You learned about the timing.
Yes, it's the 12th shichen of the day, represented by the symbol Wei. Now we have the shichen of Wei and Vermilion Bird. We should be able to solve the puzzle.
So, Rover, you gonna try it now?
Symbols on the larger disc represent time, and we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... it's not working. So...
नीचे वाला हुआ फिर और क्या?
It's working. And now? Symbols on the smaller disc represent direction, and we need to align the correct symbol with this pointer. It should be... We have Tielong of the east, White Tiger of the west, Vermilion Bird of the south, and Black Tortoise of the north. According to the clues we've gathered, it should be...
South में?
Wow, you really solved it!
Whoa. Map. So this is... this is located in Jinshu
Wait,
Grand
I don't think
Library.
it's something we're allowed to see. Quick, Yang Yang! We should turn around.
Why should you? It's nothing you can't see. We solved this together.
Come on! Just go ahead and see what's written inside.
It's about the Grand Library.
I see. The Grand Libraries in Huanglong are renowned for their vast databases, holding valuable information about the regions they represent. Their exact locations are kept confidential, but it is believed they hold answers to all questions one could ask. The Grand Libraries are vital for Huanglong's data security, managed by the regional sentinels, accessible only to the magistrates. They're rarely open to the public.
Kinda like a big piggy bank inside the city hall, data-wise.
Yes. You'll find the most comprehensive and accurate information there. Rover, if you need to visit the Grand Library in Jinzhou to find out who you are, I think it suggests two things. First, there is a strong link between your past and Jinzhou's history. Second, you must be a really significant person.
So you're super important to Jinzhou, maybe even all of Huanglong. Wow, I think we stumbled upon a real big shot when we didn't even know it.
What's the matter, Rover? Something wrong with the sundial?
Is the city hall at the center of Jinshu?
It is Jinzhou's political center, and it's also located at the city center, if that's what you mean. The city hall was built when Jinzhou was established. It's a popular landmark for locals giving directions. Why do you ask, Rover?
Nothing in particular, madam. Wishes to meet me.
See? What did I say? Covert ops. Real confidential stuff going on. Come on, Yang Yang. It's just a one-on-one meeting with Madam Magistrate. What's the worst that could happen? Relax, relax.
Sure about that, indeed.
Hey, are you really trying to stress her out?
I guess you're right. Still, please be careful. We'll be waiting for you.
बढ़िया बढ़िया. Clashing blades lock. चलो भाई अपन को जाना है उधर ऊपर ना। पहले ट्रैकर हटाओ यार, ये सब मैं बाद में करूँगा। कहाँ है वो ट्रैकर? चलो हटाओ। अपन को जाना इधर है ना। कहाँ है इधर। बन गया भाई टार्जन। आगे ना चलो भाई जल्दी ऊपर। चलो भाई अब क्या बढ़िया भाई, टार्जन बनते बनते निकले ऊपर पूरा रास्ता। चल भाई पहुंच गए। अब हमें यहाँ पे इन्हें हटाना है। मूव द पोजीशन, मूव। ये रहा। बढ़िया भाई, गेट खुल गया। चलो भाई एंटर द ग्रैंड लाइब्रेरी। सोलो चैलेंज स्टार्ट।
Hidden passage, as I expected. That must be the entrance to the database.
चलो भाई वाह भाई, क्या बढ़िया बनाया है भाई।
Part of the building is submerged. I should be able to find the hidden path underwater. It seems I have a puzzle to solve. Guess I'll check on the mechanism in the middle first.
Gather 5 tones to align tune. The bell shall guide your path. Find the keynote to determine tone. Achieve.
I see. The control panel here does look like a musical instrument, but 5 music notes seem to be missing. So to gain access to the database, I will need to recover the 5 missing notes stored on those sonodiscs. What is that sound coming from behind the symphony? This must be one of the missing notes. Now, part of the score holder just lit up, as I expected. The drum over there seems to have unlocked.
Activate, भाई.
The bell just raised out of the water. So that's what it meant by having the bells guide my path.
चलो भाई जगह बदलो। इधर नहीं, इधर।
A new walkway has shown up. I must have solved the first puzzle. It seems I will need to look for more sonodiscs in there. Tacit discords? Inside the city hall? No, they're not real. There must be some kind of digital simulation. It seems they are the guards here. Interesting.
Multiply 440 54 with 4.
I suppose it's telling me where I can find the next. That sound.
ठीक है भाई, समझ गया भाई। मैं क्या ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड में पढ़ना।
This is the second sonodisc. I should bring it to the symphony.
Open. एक और बार। दूसरा। एक नीचे दिख रहा है मेरे को बहुत सारे.
The water level just dropped again. There's another 2 drums, one in the east and another in the west. I may find more sonodiscs down there.
पहले इधर चलता है. Activate भाई.
So this is the right way to go. I am being fed just enough information to work out the puzzle. This does look like Miss Magistrate's doing.
चलो भाई, मैं जाना है इधर.
The drum on the other side is unlocked. Guess I'll go check on it before I leave. Just to be safe.
इस साइड का खुला भाई. इस साइड से तो हम आए ही थे. नहीं, इस साइड हम आए थे. इस साइड से हमें उधर जाना है. बुढ़ा भाई. ये पढ़ा तो है ये.
Remnants of the past.
बड़े भाई. चेस्ट नहीं बोलनी कभी भी. चेस्ट छूट गई तो फिर तो ऐसी तैसी हो जानी.
The music I just heard. It must be the sonodisc. Here it is. Time to deal with the guards. Enter City Hall. What Grand Library holds vital data. Considering how I've retrieved the 3rd sonodisc, time to head back.
Oh, एक और चेस्ट.
Cherish every gain.
एक्टिवेट भाई. चलो भाई.
Another platform. The bells will lead my path. Huh. I'll go work out the passageways.
किधर है वो? ऊपर ही है ना वो. इधर हो गया था. इधर तो हो गया था ना. ये तो हो गया था. हमें जाना है इधर. इससे ना इस साइड जाना है. मतलब भाई जगह बना.
This feeling. I'm being watched. Must be another sonodisc.
नीचे कुछ रह गया ना. नीचे तो वहां से फिर नीचे चले जाएंगे. बुलाओ रे.
This is the 4th missing note. Almost there.
बढ़िया.
Now the water is all gone. One last note to go. This is the last one. They've prepared quite the welcome for us.
बड़ा आइटम चलो भाई हटो।
I have the last sauna disc ready. Time to go back to the Symphony.
एक्टिवेट भाई। और कोई चेस्ट वेस्ट नहीं क्या यार? जब तो चेस्ट देते यार तुम। चेस्ट भी है पीछे में, देखो मुझे लगा ही नहीं पीछे तो। चलो भाई ऊपर। कोई चेस्ट ही नहीं है। जगह बनाओ। एक्टिवेट भाई। बोलो पहुंच गए। लगाओ।
Now I should have access to the database.
पहुंच गए भाई फिर से हरियाली में। बढ़िया भाई। ओहो क्या बात है भाई। पहले मैं इधर एक्सप्लोर कर
This is the Grand Library. It's said to hold the answers to every question imaginable. I'm not seeing anyone here. I guess the magistrate is yet to arrive. Well, it wouldn't hurt to browse the archives for a bit as I wait for her to show up.
कटसीन चालू हो गया। मुझे लगा मैं जाके देख। फिर ये हमारे पीछे कर रहा था, लगा ही था।
Magnificent place to set foot in. Extensive, exhaustive. Oh, how I want to carve the place inside out and blow it all to shreds. Thought you'd seem a bit more surprised. I wonder why. So you've laid a trap for me.
फाइटिंग भाई। कटसीन फाइटिंग।
Interesting. Do you really think you can trap me here?
You will not escape.
What a shame I can't stay and play with you a bit longer. Till we meet again, dear friends.
You're not going anywhere.
लड़ने।
Leave it to me.
फिर से भाई। आओ लड़ो भाई। आजा। Silent burst.
Moment of resonance.
भाई चल 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 स्टैगर हो जा चल रो 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 तेरे को लगा चल ओहो आ गया भाई रियल फाइट कर रहा हूँ बन गया भाई वोल्ट शेपर्ड टाइप बगो
friendly reminder for you. Seeing is not always believing. I'm so sure those told you the truth. Don't jump to conclusions so soon. Why can't you place some of that trust in me? Or do I have to crush you to make you behave the one?
बैठ चल बाद में कर कल सर बच गए और बच गए काट तो
end has come.
भागो फर्स्ट अटैक कर दिया उसने भाई भाई खत्म हो गया हार गया बचे भाई मेरी एचपी नहीं है भाई कैसे ही लड़ रहा हूँ मैं बच गए भाई खत्म होने वाला है खत्म भाई बड़ी इंटेंस फाइट थी भाई मार दिया भाई
So you knew I was following you all along, huh? My Elysium only breaks under coordinated attacks from both sides. I can never get rid of all these pesky little helpers around you, can I? So you've joined hands against me with Miss Magistrate here. It does hurt my feelings, you know?
तो मैं क्या करूं?
You're always so popular.
Are you all right, Rover?
बिल्कुल. I am fine.
Of course he is. How could I ever have the heart to hurt him? Consider my moment of failure a gift of sincerity, Rover. I trust you haven't forgotten our conversation earlier. Choose me. I'll tell you everything you want.
I already knew everything.
I see. So she made the move before I could, and told you all of it already. Then as the winners, would you be so kind as to tell me how you set me up?
मिल लिए ना इससे पहले पास्ट में पर बताएगा ये वो हमें दिखाया नहीं था ना वो सीन मेरे को और बढ़ाना पड़ेगा भाई लेवल फर्स्ट मीटिंग
Now I have retrieved the magistrate's message for me from the puzzle box. But it only points me to the Grand Library. There's no meeting time. I've solved the puzzle. The discs have been rotated, and the two symbols are now glowing. With this glowing light, a shadow is cast onto two other symbols. The black tortoise of the north to the city hall. And the time reads, the Shikshin of Cho, in the wee hours of the morning.
पहली मीटिंग भाई फर्स्ट मीट
It's been 3 days. We both made it on time. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Jinshi. It brings me great joy to see you, Rover.
मुझे भी भाई Hello. Why wait 3 days to meet me in person? Did something happen? I hope I'm not taking to another projection.
An emergency forced me to leave, and I only had the time to prepare some tokens for you. Please pardon my lack of hospitality.
Does the emergency have something to do with the fractures? Does the emergency have to do with the sentinel?
Yes. The Sentinel of Jinzhou is currently absent.
Absent? Aren't they supposed to stay in their domain?
Correct. The Sentinels guide and guard humanity as a symbol of our civilization. When a region's sentinel goes absent, chaos is bound to ensue. As this news could lead to civil unrest, please keep it a secret.
बिल्कुल.
Jinzhou's sentinel Jue is being held captive by the Fraxidus. I had to postpone our meeting and put all my effort into finding its whereabouts.
I heard you can resonate with the sentinel.
Yes, our thoughts are connected, to a certain degree. I can sense its memories, feelings, and surroundings, though not very clearly.
Have you found it yet?
Unfortunately, I haven't. I can feel Jue is in danger. The good news is, I have figured out the culprit behind all of this.
कौन है? Is it Scar?
Precisely. The Fraxidus plans to advance another lament and cause disasters worldwide. Overseer Scar had several objectives upon infiltrating Jinzhou. To track you down, to test your strengths, and to make you join their cause. To abduct Jue and to resurrect the Threnodian in advance.
Why?
They must have discovered your value. likely from one of Jue's prophecies. If you join them, they'll gain significant power. Should you refuse to join, the Fractsidus will likely want to eliminate you, so you don't get in their way. I have a plan to apprehend Scar. Once we capture him, the Fractsidus won't be that much of a threat to you for the time being. If you are willing to lend us a hand, I will ensure your safety during our cooperation.
Count me in. Can I have some time to think?
Thank you for your trust, Rover. Speaking of which, you seem to have already gathered a lot from the tokens.
The monks seem point towards people lived through the wars.
Impressive, Rover.
And I learned more about my identity as well.
The threat Jinzhou is facing is far worse than meets the eye. One of the Threnodians will soon be reawakened.
What are the
They are the
Threnodians?
enemies of human civilizations, born from the dark side of our collective consciousness. We must defeat them to protect all of humanity. We have been doing our best to prevent the disaster, but the Fractsidus is accelerating the Threnodians' revival.
And it has something to do with me,
Indeed.
yes.
You have defeated the Crownless and absorbed its echo with your bare hands. It is the tacit discord that embodies the concept of warfare. Resentment of the fallen, fright of the ignoble, those are the emotions that lay ground for its birth. The Crownless is a tacit discord that possesses powers from the reviving Threnodian. Jinzhou is a border city with an unbreakable will and a strong spirit of resistance. However, we also fear the constant wars and loss of life, and the Threnodian can prey on that. You, however, you were able to defeat and absorb a Threnodian-related tacit discord with your bare hands and resonate with other TDs. Meanwhile, Huanglong's records mention a hero with similar powers who saved our nation during the Threnodian War. He is mentioned in literature dating back to Jinzhou's establishment. To uncover your true identity, this could be a helpful lead to pursue.
You believe that person could, and I could relate it in somehow?
Yes, based on my own deduction and the prophecies of Jue.
Jue is the Gorge of Spirits.
You mean
In the
the
George.
unfinished statue of Jue?
I remember something when I saw it, but I'm not sure that really happened.
I see. Do you mind letting me know what you remembered? Since it's related to our sentinel, I might be able to help.
You tell Junior about the feeling memory and were able to remember.
Rover, the memories of which you speak,
Yes, anything worth nothing about them?
as I mentioned earlier, I can resonate with Jue, our sentinel. Your recollections, they align with what I've witnessed in Jue's memories. Yes, I do remember seeing something similar. I believe it had truly happened in the past.
In other
In
words,
other words, you may be the person mentioned in our records. The unwavering presence by our sentinel's side, bonded by an unbreakable trust.
I don't recall resonators can live that long.
Resonators tend to live a longer lifespan, but it is indeed unprecedented to live hundreds of years without any sign of aging. So many mysteries about you remain unsolved, and your age is just one of the unknowns.
If this is true, who was I all that time ago? Then how did I end up losing my memories?
Sorry, but I don't know. Jue's last piece of information pointed to the Northfall Barrens, where you should find the Threnodian. I pray you will find your answers there.
The Threnodian is resurrecting, and our nation is in grave danger. This reminds me of the Threnodian War all too much. Perhaps this has something to do with your mysterious appearance in Jinzhou.
You may have shown up to protect Jinzhou like the historical hero did.
Not really. I don't plan to believe in a hero showing up out of nowhere and protecting us. I am just presenting whatever lead I have about your past, as I know it is troubling you. I want to help you, and that is all there is to it. Thank you for considering lending us a hand. Your help is much appreciated. But please, do not feel obligated because of the information I shared. They are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou, or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound?
बढ़िया समझ गए.
Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. Getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why did you kidnap Jue?
A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision.
क्या vision है भाई?
We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why are you so upset with reviving the
The
Threnodian?
Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
What on earth is lament?
What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
Why are you following me? Why were you following me?
Our goal has always been the same. We want you. Want you to join us.
But why me? And if I say no?
Too bad. We will then be forced to kill you by any means necessary. But I'm sure you'll willingly come to us when the time arrives. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
I'm done with them.
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Cheecher village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own. Unless
I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right?
एक और लड़की थी ना इसके साथ.
I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
about Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you! Madam Magistrate,
No, it can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. The Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms, and I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
After the interrogation, Scar is put in jail. What did Scar tell you?
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet, not before verifying it myself. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us, or... I must first find our sentinel to uncover the truth.
How important is Jue to Jinzhou?
Jue is the guardian sentinel of Jinzhou. It is responsible for assisting Jinzhou's magistrate in administrative affairs, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee I am always making the best choices for my people.
So he seems to be doing well enough on your own. Why are you so sure Ju is always right?
Jue can predict the future, and up to this point, every one of its prophecies have been proven true. While justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong.
Perhaps it left to set future right. Perhaps it intended to let you make your own decision.
For that, I suppose we will have to talk to it in person to find out. In addition, Rover, Jue once told me to deliver a message to you, to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian of the Midnight Rangers.
So I will need to find the General Jian. So I need to go to him.
I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens, which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war has made it a very dangerous place to go, since you won't need to go there right now. Not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your true identity. And I don't want you to leave the city empty-handed. Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted me to gather information about you. But please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system and has established partnerships with countries worldwide. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extremist group like the Fraxidus. They have been monitoring the situation in Jinzhou to provide assistance when needed. Thanks to their extra help, my meeting with you went smoothly. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person.
What do they want to achieve? There's sure a lot of people keeping eye on me.
Rover, after the recent series of events, I trust you have gained a general idea of who you might have been. Before you fell into that deep slumber, you likely played a significant role in important historical events. Ultimately, I suppose it is up to you to discover the final definitive answer for yourself. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly, and the Black Shores may be worth your try during this time. Rover, are you all right?
I saw something. I was wearing the black.
I see. The Black Shores must have a deep connection to your past. Since you are likely being closely monitored by the Fraxidus now, I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore members. They could prove to be your valuable allies. I'll do my best to find Jue and tell you everything I learned from it once I return. This is my promise.
I'm counting on you.
Yes. Please leave it to me. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave. During my absence, please help me handle my responsibilities in Jinzhou.
Understood. Should I continue protecting that rover?
No need. Both Chan Li and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus, but they were more cunning than we thought. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Scar, he'll eventually have to confront them on his own. Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood. I will. My lady, no matter what happens, my sword is always yours.
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover have already finished.
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game. If everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue, I will meet him in person eventually. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me, his words only confirmed it.
Where was it when you last sensed its presence?
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans. I see.
I'll find Jue and bring it back as soon as possible.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap. We have a bigger goal to focus on, remember?
I understand. I will not let anything or anyone disrupt the peace in Jinzhou.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your determination?
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou, appointed by the Sentinel itself. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future, where I will be a key player. The fight between me and Jue is only a precursor. My job remains unchanged. I will fulfill my duty as Jinzhou's magistrate with my own judgment.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that, remember? The safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side, in this crisis or any other.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
Clashing blades complete. तो गाइस भाई अब अगला एपिसोड थोड़ा भाई बहुत ज़्यादा होना है. अभी तो बहुत ज़्यादा हाइप बन गई है. मतलब अब हमें उसे अपने सेंटिनल को भी बचाना है. इनके रिवाइंडिंग रेन ड्रॉप्स. बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया बढ़िया. अब ये सब बाद में भाई कल परसों करेंगे भाई. कल ही करेंगे. मतलब लाइव स्ट्रीम तो रोज ही होगी. ये गेम मेरे को कंप्लीट करना है. अभी मैं इनसे बाद में बात करूंगा, वरना अभी कुछ ना कुछ चालू हो जाएगा. तो गाइस आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम के लिए इतना ही. थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग. मिलते हैं आपको नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में. भाई आज के लाइव स्ट्रीम में कुछ ज़्यादा बहुत कुछ पता चला हमें हमारे बारे में. फिर उसके बाद मतलब इनके हीरो थे पुराने, तो वही सब है. इनके हीरो थे हम, और हमने बचाया था पिछले वॉर में. और अभी हमारी आइडेंटिटी कुछ क्लियर हो चुकी है कि हम हीरो है और पूरी दुनिया हमारे पीछे पड़ी हुई है, क्योंकि हमें सबकी मदद करनी है और हमसे बहुत सारी चीज़ें फ़ायदे निकल सकते हैं लोगों के. तो उसके हिसाब से सब कुछ मामला पानी है. भाई ठीक है, अगले एपिसोड में हम बैटल पर जाएंगे. वहीं जा रहा है क्योंकि आज का मैंने थंबनेल में भी ये डाला था, बैटल अवेट्स. तो भाई टॉप आज टाइटल ये था. तो बैटल की तैयारी हो रही है. पता चल रहा है हमें क्यों मैंने डाला था ये. तो बस मिलता हूँ आपको नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में. अगले लाइव स्ट्रीम में और कुछ ज़्यादा पता चलेगा हमें अपने बारे में, और बैटल भी कर पाएंगे हम. देखते हैं, शायद ट्रिनोडियन से बैटल कर लें अगले एपिसोड में, कह नहीं सकते. तो मिलते हैं आपको नेक्स्ट एपिसोड लाइव स्ट्रीम में. तो बीच में क्या है, मेरा पार्ट थोड़ा लंबा इसलिए हुआ, वरना तो अभी और मैं खींचता एक इससे स्टोरी को. पर क्या है कि बीच में मेरे को लेवल बढ़ाना था ना, तो लेवल बढ़ाया, उसके हिसाब से भी बहुत चीज़ें हो गई, वो भी है. तो ठीक है भाई, मिलते हैं आपको नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में कल होगी. तो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग गाइस, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. मिलते हैं आपको नेक्स्ट लाइव स्ट्रीम में. बाय बाय.